Get ready, folks.
I sure am. Are you ready?
I sure am.
Super excited. Hi guys, how are you? No sound? You can't hear me for the last 7 minutes? That's awesome. It's not me. It is Mercury retrograde. It is not me, okay? That's great. There we go. Everybody's like, why is she not checking the comments? Because I'm talking. Yeah. Well, shit. Okay, so let's go back, okay? Y'all should just be completely, I don't even know how I'm going to reiterate all of this stuff. Okay. So, okay. I did notice because I turned on the chat and I went, oh, let's see who's in the chat. Can't hear you, Rebecca. Once again, it's not my fault. So, what I was saying was this. We started off with Friday the 13th. It was a high superstitious culmination of everybody throwing up garbage into this huge collective energy. So it freaked people out. Then we had this whole buildup to the full moon that we had. The buildup of that is like a pull and a strain, and it makes us freak out. It makes us hungry, tired, bloated, irritable, that kind of a thing. Then we go in and we have to deal with this lunar eclipse. But wait, before that, Mercury decides to go retrograde on the 12th through the 3rd. So don't do anything big. Don't sign up for anything. Don't do any of that until June 4th. Lay low, stay low. Okay, so then we have the eclipse. So the eclipse was this major blood moon eclipse, which brought on humongous revelation, which meant major collapse, big time. So death and endings, big time, and major beginnings starting now. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's what I was saying. This will actually, and I think if I end this before the hour time, TikTok was recording this whole thing. So I will be able to post that so y'all will be able to hear the very beginning of what I was talking about. So somebody send me up a notice at about, I don't know, 10 to 7, 10 to 9. What time is it? So 9, 10 Eastern. Yeah, so about 10 to 10 Eastern. 10 minutes till. Let me know. So yeah, absolute hell that people are going through right now. And again, this breakdown and awakening. And what I was saying was when I noticed that you could not hear me was that you cannot build something bigger and more beautiful on land that there is already something built on, and that that breakdown of that to create something bigger and better. And that's what we all go through. So the revelation of maybe new ideas, new things, the revelation that, wait, this has not been working for me, or maybe I need to change this, or how do I change this? How do I fix this? That revelation, something's not working, or that you need something more. Very difficult. Kelsey, the ER was nuts yesterday. You know what? Everything's nuts. People don't pay any attention to the spiritual stuff. They're like, whatever. It's just me because I'm an all-powerful genie. I don't need anybody. And yeah, Lala, lay low. La la lay low. Say that fast 50 times. La la lay low. La la lay low. All right. So let's see what is going on. No, I am sober. I have not been drinking. That's how you know. I have this meme. I don't know where somewhere it's like, you're crazy when you are that person, when you're not drunk or high. That's me. That is me. Everybody always wants to know, what are you on? Nothing. That's just me. Hey, and for those of you in the Virginia area, actually closest pinpoint, Strasburg, Virginia, I will be in Virginia on Saturday and Sunday for the Strasburg Paravation Historical Society is putting on a fundraiser. So I will be there offering my services to them for free because it is a fundraiser. And I have decided, which I normally don't do, is I've opened Saturday and Sunday up to private readings. Plus, I'm going to be doing a 1-hour gallery. So if you're there, it's, I think, $10 to get in. It's a steal, crazy steal. And then you can come to the gallery. And if you want, you can get a private reading with me. Those you have to sign up for. But this weekend, very excited. Okay. We We can't hear you. I know. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I can see your texts. I know who's there. I know who's there. So I am, you know what? The swaggy Mimi, I would love to come to Maine. Actually, I have some friends up the East Coast that I could probably make a major trip of it and stop along the way and get in. So get in some stuff out there. New York, Massachusetts, Monsterland, Rhode Island. I could get up there. Oh my gosh, my dog probably has to go out. Kids are going to have to open the door. Okay, so let's see who is here tonight. Get some readings in there. Again, I'm going to share a link, and anybody who is in or on Facebook or at YouTube, you guys will be able to click the link and join me in on the show. All right. Okie dokie. If my internet will work. Having a little bit of a problem here. Why? There we go. Okay. So let us see. Hello in Kentucky and Colorado, Lisa Chavez, Summer 21A. I love seeing where everybody's at because it's so crazy how expansive this is and how people jump in. All right. But somebody had better let the dog out because that is like nails on a chalkboard. All right. Tammy Urenko, hello, how are you? CMCS 26, hello. Teresa Lynn, yeah, if you guys ever, on Mondays in the morning, I also do a gallery on spiritrealm.net. That is at 11 Eastern, and that's focused entirely on mental and physical health and well-being. And it's free as well. Teresa Lynn, hello, la la. Oh, but can't hear you. Okay. Janet Cook, hello. Rosemary, I'm kind of just running through everybody. Trisha G76, hello from Boston. Hello to Boston. It's wicked. Wicked Boston. Is that like you I don't think you have to have an accent if you lived in Boston, right? It's wicked. Hello. Okay, we've got someone here that's going to share a story, so I'm going to throw Elizabeth on in a minute, telling us about all the fun things I'm sure that she has gone through. Carl's yelling at me, audio. Sorry, I'm kind of going through and grabbing an energy that is jumping out at me. Hello, El Corazon 08. Hello from Florida. El Corazon 08, I can tell you that you are either, it looks like it's already planned. There's a trip of some kind that looks planned. And it feels like instead of just a vacation trip, this feels like it will be more of something of a caregiving, or there's a lot of caring going into it. So it's not just a vacation to have fun. It ends up being something that you put a lot of heart and soul into. Well, there's your name too, El Corazon. A lot of heart and soul into. Also, if I read you guys, jump back on. I may not see it in TikTok because that just cranks on by. But in the other chat room for Facebook and YouTube, if you leave a feedback, people like to see that. They want to know, like, did that make sense? So that'll be a good thing. El Corazon 08, it's true. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're going on a trip. Okay. It looks like it turns from something fun into something a little bit more purposeful. Okay, let's go to the bottom here. All right. You poor guys. You were having a heart attack over the whole thing. Okay, we've got some people. You know what? Let's get some people in here. Let's see. Let me open this up. Elizabeth, let's add you in. Elizabeth, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Tell us your story.
I actually just found out that I'm pregnant after several losses.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm just hoping for some reassurance. And my life's kind of crazy with my mom being sick and having a 5-year-old. So I'm just hoping something's coming through good for me.
Okay, so do you have a boy already?
I do.
Okay, then this is a girl. Because I saw a boy and I went, maybe that's not it. I see a girl next. So you must already have the boy. So this is a girl. This must be a girl. You're going to have to let everybody know, hey, you're going to jump on as soon as you know. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Vibing on your pregnancy, and you're saying it after several losses, you've got this beautiful rainbow baby. And I'm just looking at everything looks like it's on key, like it looks balanced. I'm thinking the only thing you want to make sure is with summer especially, make sure you're drinking your electrolytes. Get your, your sodium, get your potassium, get the magnesium, get all of the vitamins that you need. Make sure the minerals, make sure you're doing that. Um, but it looking at your system, everything looks good. Um, Everything looks normal. Blood pressure, I think you're going to be good. Sometimes we have losses. I know this is so crazy. There's physical reasons for it. There are physical reasons. However, there are times when a soul like the pregnancy starts and the soul's like, wait, I can't yet. Timing is off, or this is happening and that I don't want that to be part of my lesson, or they come up with, there's reasoning happening that is not part of their lesson or their purpose. And they will be like, sorry, pull back. We got to switch the date. And so many women don't even realize. But now with all the early testing, you can, you can test so early. Good, the dogs are going out. You can test so early that you realize way ahead of time, I'm pregnant. And then all of a sudden you're not pregnant, because so many pregnancies are lost before that 16 days after time period. It's crazy how many are lost, but congratulations. It looks normal. Looks like this is a little girl, and it looks like your grandma with a J is going to be helping pass her down. She feels very lilac-y, very florally, something about her, but it sounds like a J name. What did he say?
That was my son talking, telling me he loves me.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
How old are you? I was gonna say 4 or 5. Okay, 5. Very cool. Does he know?
Yes.
Oh, do you know your mom was gonna have a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, are you excited to be a big brother?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is?
I bet it's gonna be a girl.
A girl.
A girl, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you're gonna have to keep your mama posted. If you see anything, you gotta let her know. Yeah. Sometimes they get those little visitors ahead of time. So that's awesome. Well, congratulations. And thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Keep us posted.
I will for sure.
All right. Take care. Good
Bye.
night. Bye. All right. And then we have Pam. Hello, Pam. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
All right. What has your week been like? What's been going on?
I think the whole what you explained at the beginning with the full moon and the Mercury retrograde, and it's kind of really hit me hard. Um, I've kind of had just it seems like one thing after another coming up. I have to get a BiPAP machine, and I have
Okay.
to pay out of pocket. My central air went down.
So did mine. My air and my furnace.
I have to well, I replaced my furnace last year, but now I have to replace the central air. I'm a single income person, and my daughter lives here. I've just been very, very, very stressed out.
Girl, I'm telling you, technology, anything like that. When Mercury goes retrograde, it just wreaks havoc on that stuff. And I'm sorry you're going through all of that. Really, it's no fun. And I think the worst part about this grouping that has happened this week alone, the problem with it is, most of the time we can handle a lot of different things all at once. This barrage, we're able to just kind of strengthen our stomach and bend properly and carry much more than we think we're carrying or are able to carry. But the problem with this week is it's had a mental health bearing on people, because with the Mercury retrograde and with the eclipse, it's causing people to make realizations as to what isn't working and what is working in their life, which causes a degradation and a breakdown of things. And coming to terms with those is difficult. And so now you're probably looking at, you have all of these earthly things that you need to take care of, but also the whole aspect. You mentioned your daughter. So now it's like, okay, now it's not just my welfare, it's my daughter. Are there grandkids?
Well, I was going to kind of bring him up because I do have one grandchild. He's a rainbow baby. and he was born an HIE baby. He's diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
Okay, I was gonna
And
say, does he have like some form of autism? Okay, so
mhm.
he has cerebral, and you say he's got cerebral palsy, but how old is he?
He's going on 8 months, nine
Okay,
months.
that makes sense. I'm gonna tell you what, I actually see him being so much more capable then and right now it's probably difficult because he's 8 months old, but I am
Uh-huh.
seeing him really growing into finding out that he's much more capable and able to comprehend and think and put together much more than I think anybody is diagnosing him at this point in being able to do. They showed him when I first saw him, I saw him more as having some form of autism. And so that also tells me the way they presented that to me is he will have a major download capability and ability to communicate. And so that means that he may not be able to speak a full sentence and you sit there and go, oh, yeah, and everybody understand him. You're going to learn his language. You may have to decipher for him for other people. However, it looks like he's highly intelligent and able to use that comprehension. And so I think he's going to amaze you guys. I think he's amazing right now, but I think he's going to amaze you. I think that's awesome.
Oh, you just don't know how happy that makes me, because and the fact that you picked up on that without my even bringing him up, because I've been
Well,
on here several times and I've wanted to ask and I didn't even need to. So thank you. Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome. Well, I hope that everything comes through. God always finds a way to present what we need. So just tell him, you know what I need, but this is what I think I need. This is what I feel like I need. And he'll find a way to clue you in. And it's funny because sometimes we ask for something and we pray like I need this much money or I need this, or we wait for it to fall out of the sky. And I have found myself in those positions in the past. And he's going, I can't just money doesn't actually grow on trees, but my son would argue with you on that because it's made of paper and paper is made of wood and wood is coming, up. Anyway, but he's like, Rebecca, you have an entire Disney villain collection, full-size dolls that you can sell for that. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I do, you're right. So he will there are ways of being able to make things happen. You just have to be open to what he suggests. And then miraculously, you'll find that what you need is presented to you, just like, give us this day our daily bread. It's not just something we should just like, okay, it's an actual, there's meaning behind that and truth behind it. So I
And
hope that it all works out.
God is always on time.
On his own time. Exactly.
Hmm.
Not on ours. You're right.
Hmm.
Well, thanks for joining and tell us. That's awesome. I'm glad to have met you and hear your story. And
Thank
I
you so
will,
much.
one of these days I will meet your grandson. You'll have to bring him on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Yeehaw. I love that. Talking about babies tonight. I love that. I don't want any babies. I just like talking about them. Okay, Carl, let's see what you've got to say here. Have work you work early. Uggs, everybody need to get some money to have a great night. Lala and stuff. Oh, he left. Did Carl leave? Carl, are you still there? We're gonna send Carl some good energy because I think, I'm friends with Carl on Facebook, and so I'm able to see his posts all the time, and he's on the same wavelength as I am. And Carl was vibing on the same level that I have been trying to express to people in the last few days. So I know, he's pretty attuned as well. And it looks like he's going through the whole thing of like, I don't give any craps anymore. So we're all going to send him none of those. Okay. All right. Joanna Ferreris, is that you with J Fur? Joanna, is that you? You're having connection problems and you may lose contact. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Joanna and then we'll grab someone off of TikTok. J Fur. The one thing that I'm seeing for you is don't try to take things into your own hands right now. For instance, they show you walking from a lit room outside, onto a front porch. And then I can't see anything beyond the front porch. That's it. And it smells delicious out and it's the sounds, but what they're saying is, because I'm listening to your energy, like, I'm just going to go take a walk in the dark. Like, why would you do that? Why would you take a walk in the dark when okay, that's you. When if you can wait just a little bit longer, the light will come on and you'll be able to make knowledgeable, safe steps downstairs and across. And so what Spirit is saying right now to you is rest, relax, go back inside or sit on the porch. But don't try to make anything happen right now just because you feel like it's on a whim or that it, again, in the proper time. Go back inside, curl up on the couch, enjoy what you've got going on right now. Yeah, don't push anything right now. I'm just going to tell you guys, lay low. Seriously. Even if you're barefoot on your beach, I'm going to tell you, just wait until June 4th before you jump and do something that, with everything that's going on, is going to feel like it's a mistake. And it's not a mistake. It's just the timing might be off. And I have things that I have to do. I have things that I have to present or get done. However, I know for a fact that if I pursue those things right now, they will fail. They will fall apart in a beautiful, chaotic way. And I don't want to risk it. And it's not superstition. It's not worrying about, it's just the way it is. And so just use the time to plan, use the time to take your time. If you're going to write something, write it, put it away, look at it again, put it away, look at it again, put it away. Wait, just wait, make your plans, rehash your plans, figure them out, redo them, tweak them, and start them June 3rd, June 4th. And they will, if you still have the desire come that day, it's meant to be. Hello, Christina, darling. My niece is on here. Oh, you know what? I would normally tell anyone, leap of faith, trust, but you can still do the leap of faith. It's just give it a couple of days. And what's wrong with smelling the flowers where you're at right now? What is wrong with enjoying everything that's going on right now and leaning back and going, okay, God, here, this is all for you. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to help me plan this, and I'm going to do it. Super easy. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, my hair is pulled back because humidity. All right. Black Diamond 07. Black Diamond. Feeling blocked. You know, as I see your energy and I put you into that situation, like you're saying you're feeling blocked. So what I'm doing is I put you into a room with a bunch of doors, and all of the doors are closed, and you have all of I'm waiting to see, you know, how do the doors present? Are they, you know, for me, I'll explain in a minute. But when I set you down in this room, you really you're like thinking, which door? I don't know. Like, I like that one, but I'm feeling, so there's a lot of thought going into this. Looking at what you're wearing, it looks like you're wearing some kind of a skirt with a shirt. Mute. It's like, they're just moot. It's really not a big deal. But you've got these like work boots on, like steel-toed boots. So what this is showing me is that there is a feeling externally. So something extrinsic to you, person or situation, that is causing you to feel held back. And it's not that you're a glutton for punishment. It's not like you're doing it on purpose, but I think your heart, your good nature is causing you to give those external situations and people more chances than they're worth or due. And the shoes, these boots, they represent that external feeling of being held back. So it's not so much you. I mean, you're a part of it because you keep giving that situation, that person, that experience a chance. Yeah. But if it's not within your control, there's really no, We can forgive, we can forget, we can let go, we can move on, we can teach, we can hold up, we can save. We can only do so much. And I'm not going to ever tell someone, oh, you've done too much, because you're supposed to forgive 7 times 70 times. You're supposed to do over and over. You're supposed to have that going on. However, if you have to look at it and go, I would love to do that, but I can't, because you have to decide if it's justified. So Black Diamond, you have to ask yourself, is the reason that I'm not going this weekend with the girls a good justifiable one? Because my mom needs an insulin shot and she can't do it herself, and if I don't give it to her, she'll die. That's a good reason not to go. Or is it, if I don't have dinner on the table at 5 o'clock, they're really going to be angry at me, so I can't go. That's, you know what? There are microwaves, and there are TV dinners, and there are fry daddies and air fryers and all sorts of stuff. So that's not a good reason. But then also what they were showing before with those boots and stuff, it was the fact, and you were like, let's think. And you were really contemplating the doors around you. So there is an an imbalance of critical thought going on. So you're critically looking at everything. You are highly thinking and justifying and trying to make sense of, and you are ignoring what you feel. It's like, okay, this makes sense. I can afford it. I can absolutely make this work, but I freaking hate it. I don't want it. You have to remember, this is important too. Because if it makes sense over here on an earthly level, but you hate it, you're going to die, because your spirit is going to be like, just put me out of my misery. So, yeah. Balance. Emotions and feelings and earthly logic. What makes sense? Super important. Missy Thompson, is my father messing with my lights? Most likely. And it's not just like an on off. It looks like it's like a flicker. Flicker, 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 flicker. Like it would even crackling, like crackling filament is what it sounds like. It sounds like a yes. Sounds like your father would be messing with that. Yeah. All right. Oh, my hand is itching. My hand is itching. That when your right hand itches, it means you're going to be getting unexpected money. I do love that, because I'm not expecting any money. All right. All right. Kathy Drain, I did not say anything for you that you would have missed, but you can go back and watch the video if you'd like. I did not, though. Kathy, I would tell you, get your rest, girl. You look like your ass is dragging. Like your energy is tired. Like, obviously I can't see you, so I don't know what you look like, but tired energy. It is like you're dragging your butt behind you. Give yourself a break. People, we wear ourselves so thin, and we don't listen to our souls. We don't listen to them. And we know, I should listen. I should do this. I really should. But I'm not gonna. And then we make ourselves sick. It happens all the time. Winnie, hello. It has been so long. How are you? I think of you often. I always think of my people that I see all the time, and I have not seen you in forever. But Winnie, it looks like you may have some new form of work or income around you. That looks exciting. It almost looks like I want to take you out of working for someone and put you in front of the business. So if you aren't currently running your own business, but you're inspired to do it, because it looks like you actually could do something business-wise that helps women behind you, that leads women in a prosperous direction. Like you would be like this leader of women. And I think that is fabulous. So if you get any ideas or inspirations to that, do it. Absolutely. Because it looks like a brand new income for you. Absolutely do it. I'm glad to see you. That is awesome. I love that. All right. So who is up here? Shurgri 1256. Will this nurse get to retire soon? I can see that you want to, but I don't think you're going to right away. What it looks like is as you're about to like take the ramp off and retire, before you do that, you are actually asked to either instruct or teach or lead. So there will be some kind of like, but we really need you to do this. Can you just hang on there for like another 4 or 6 months? Can you stick with us until we get all this light out? And so it looks like as you are exiting, as you're really making up your mind to leave, you are requested to stay, to teach or to instruct, to lead, to be some, head honcho, working more administratively on a floor or with the department than actually doing the caring aspect. Although you probably would, there seems to be a higher level going on there. Please, please, please just stay. Please don't go yet. We need to, that's that kind of a thing. So that looks like you would be staying. Let us see here. Jane Panatzer Lamp. Jane, I find your energy, and as soon as I find your energy, I instantly get like sinus and temporal pain. So you must be dealing with weather barometric pressure issues, because it hit here and it just kind of melded across to my sinuses. Like, I could go to bed right now. So allergies, barometric pressure changes would probably affect you, give you a headache. Lights are flickering. That's great. I must have whoever that was I was reading for before. Their father must be connecting still to my energy, because these lights don't flicker. I mean, they are new. They're new. So Jane, if I were you, I would really go get a massage or something, because I even feel it at the base of my skull, and that represents like occipital lobe. We're dealing with this up here behind the eyes. So there's also some form of stress that's kicking there. And if you're on a computer doing this or whatever, it looks like you could really benefit from a nice drainage. Like if you get on YouTube or get on somewhere and do a face drainage, like yoga process, it's like, you kind of drain it and you drain across your forehead. You twist your chin up this way, you go across the ears and then down, and you pull it. So you pull it down this way, up to the ears and down. Try, and then it's like this. It's also good for wrinkles. Try that. That would probably help you. Hey, we've got someone here who would like to jump in and tell us how their day is. Tyler, you ready to join us? Here. All right. Hi, Tyler. How are you?
Good, you.
Good. Tell us what's going on.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to call in. I've never done anything like this, and here I am.
Excellent. Yay. All right. Are you feeling the pressures of this week? Are you feeling the stress of it? Do you feel any pull?
A little. I don't know why, but a little.
Interesting. And you're here. This is the first time you've never done anything like this before. So
No.
it's kind of new. You're finding out about it. You're learning about it. Interesting. I can tell you this. You do have a female energy that is around you. And it almost looks like an S that I'm seeing. I keep hitting this, an S or a S. So maybe the C sounds, but it's S that I'm picking up on.
Sure.
And she has brown hair. I would think maybe shoulder length, maybe a little bit longer. It looks longer. It would be wavy or curly. And she looks like she's sitting to your left, actually. So she's earthbound right now, checking you out.
That's my grandma Shirley.
Okay. She's talking about something about your car. Something about go to the garage. Something about in the garage. Go to the garage or something. Or something in the garage. So she's talking about a car or something in the garage. And do you have, or maybe she's talking about her. Did she have any kind of diabetes or sore or anything like that? Because she's showing me what looks like her, showing me the front of a leg that looks like it would be banged up, a wound or a bruise
Right.
or something on her shin bone. I would think that's her left leg, the way I'm looking at her. And she's talking about that, and um, I'm wondering if she was diabetic or there was some kind of insulin issue that she would deal with a little bit. The way she makes it sound is her energy. It almost looks like that's the only way I can put it. It would be like hypoglycemia or something to do where blood sugar is low. She is so wait, is there a she's also talking about, because I think I'm jumbling a couple of people here, but it looks almost like where she's talking about family, and she's saying it's almost like everybody came running into the room at the same time, like bowling balls, and all like everybody just collided and went in different directions. And so she's also talking about family and how family works everything out and how family sticks together. And she's talking about having loss of people around, like not just her, but a loss of feeling of like losses of relationships around you. And I'm thinking also she's talking about your mom too, as far as her have your mom letting go of things that are in the past, things that she beats herself up for things that she really holds against herself and that she's punishing herself for now. And you may even like feel that, and there's like no reconciliation point. You're not able to reconcile it. She's not able to reconcile it. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then a D comes through as well, a big D initial. I think it's a male, like Dale or Doug or something, but a D looks like. And she's very talkative, but she wants everybody to just be nice. She goes, be nice. Tell everybody to be nice. Tell everybody just life's too short. Life's too short. And I don't think it's you. I think what she's talking about is people who are just, and it feels almost like family, people who are just bickering for whatever reason. She's just like, life is too short. Have a Sunday dinner. Have a Sunday dinner. Life's too short.
All right.
Something in the garage, though. Something in the garage. She keeps
I
talking
know when
about
I
it.
was a child, I would always go out and play in their garage.
Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if you're getting a new car. That would be nice, right? That would be nice.
Yeah.
You'll have to let us know. Just wait until June 4th. Don't do it until June 4th. Well, hang on to your britches for the next couple of weeks and like a week and a half, and watch for her pennies, feathers, and dimes. And
right.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
me. You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye. Oh, that's funny. I have to do it so quick, because it's so fast how everything comes through. But luckily I haven't had to use them in a while. Yeah, right? Okay. Okay, you forgot La because you never put your special cape. Oh, are you talking to Lala? That's hilarious. I haven't forgotten Lala. Okay. Oh, Lala. All right. So Lala is actually, she's a Renchi on YouTube. So if you get on there and you start anything, then she's going to block you. And so it looks like she almost did that. That's funny. All right. All right. All right. All right. Here, I can share the link again. Oh, Elizabeth Daniels did that for me. Thank you very much. She shared it. Okay. So Elizabeth, let's take a peek at you. Elizabeth, you actually look like one of the people who's having a bit of an awakening as to what is working and not working in your life. And do not be afraid. I don't see you making the decisions right away because it feels like you're going so fast right now. If you were to slam on the brakes, you'd pile up behind you. So there are things yet to be completed. There are things yet to tie off the loose ends, and then you will be able to slow down. And I think then is when you will finally be like, you know what? I'm switching tracks. I'm going to change the way I'm going with things. And I think if you were to do it right now, you would probably feel like you made a mistake, which means it could be like you don't want to be where you're working, relationships and friendship, whatever it is. You're going to feel like if you do it now, like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that because it's not time. There's always a time for everything. And if we act, hastily or abruptly, and we don't do what we need to do first to make ourselves realize, okay, I did everything. I did, check. Okay, I'm good. So I'm done. I did what I could. If we don't do that, we regret. And then we end up turning around and going back to a negative situation one way or another. It's not good. Always make sure you're done. Okay, Mary Monty 66. How do we get a reading? Just by being you, just by being here. If you're looking for a private reading, if you want something over the phone with me, you can go to godstool.com and book it there. There's a lot of different opportunities and everything else. So for you, Mary Monty, let's take a peek at what you've got going on right now. Mary, I heard someone say mom come through. I heard mom's okay. I heard mom's okay. That's what I heard. Mom's okay. So that would mean that either someone is calling you mom or someone is telling you mom's okay, meaning your mother is okay. Checking in, like, and white flowers. I'm seeing white daffodils, white orchids, white roses, lots of white flowers I'm supposed to acknowledge here. And what it sounded almost like Jean or Ginny, Jeannie, something like that comes through as well that I'm supposed to acknowledge. And then she smells like, what is that? What would I call that? I would call the smell, she smells like a shortbread, like a shortbread biscuit. That's what she smells like. Butter, like delicious, crispy, buttery cookies. The British kind too. They look crispy and they're buttery and they're delicious. They're not chewy and gooey. They're crispy. Mary, you just told your mom she can let go and enjoy heaven now. Aww. Well, you've got someone on there telling you that your mom is okay. Your mom's going to be okay. Your mom's going to be fine. Your mom's okay. Mom's okay. That's great. I mean, to get a message like that, and I'm all caught up in the butter cookie, but I want to point out too that the smells of vanilla and spun sugar and all that is a heavenly smell. Releasing someone like that, Mary, is one of the biggest, most unselfish things you can do, because a lot of times people will be in and out of their body, not really there, not really communicative, and they hold on because that's what they do. They hold on for everyone. They don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want anybody to be sad. There's things to do. There's so much going on. It's still life. And so they hang on. And when you release that person and tell them it's okay to leave this body, it's okay to go. Another reader said white flowers is her flower. Oh, I love that. So you had another reader tell you the same thing about the flowers. I freaking love that. If I could swear right now, I would. Big F-bomb. That's what they need. Instead of hearts, they need big Fs that explode. That's what they need. But for you, releasing her, letting her know that it's okay, you're going to be okay. She's going to get out of that horrible body that is holding her back, and she's going to go look like she's in her 20s again and able to dance and twirl and move and not get cramps and hurt feet. And I love that. That's wonderful. And it's a good confirmation for you, Mary, that everything is good. I love that. Bless your mom and bless you. I love that. I do love that. Okay. Okay, it is 10 till. So thank you, Lala. I appreciate that because I want to make sure I get off of here in time because the TikTok version saved. So I'm going to read a couple more people here. And now I want cookies too, Thomas. I wanted cookies earlier. I wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies, but I won't eat them. I just want to bake them. I want to eat the dough, actually. And yes, I'm British now. Yes, I am. I'm British. Harry Potter. That's my favorite. I do love Harry Potter. See, I got this is my homage to Footprints, but Harry Potter. It says, "It is then that I carried you," and this is Hagrid's umbrella, and it's when Harry Potter dies and Hagrid carries him. Footprints in the sand. So I was like, I don't want to do another Jesus thing on my arm. I have enough religious stuff on me, so I'm doing my Harry Potter there. I have a whole bunch more. But that was all me. All right. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate the 10 till warning. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate that. Nicole, hello. How are you? I did just read for you on the phone today, Nicole. Thank you for joining us tonight. I love that. All right. Yes, Footprints is definitely. Let's see, Rebel. If you haven't, Rebel. Let's see what's going on with you, Rebel. Vitamin C for you, D3. Take them because it looks like your ears. I almost feel like they're really super itchy, but it feels like my lymph nodes here are kind of swelling, itchy, scratchy throat. So if you are wearing yourself out thin or worn down, the first thing I get from you is like, I want to I want to itch my throat. So it is ester C, not vitamin C, ester C, 1,000 milligrams a day, and D3, 5,000 IU a day. Will keep it keeps everybody healthy. And black seeds, so like black cumin, all that kills cancer. So take it. All right. And Rebel, before I go across the bridge, do not waste time. Now, I've told everybody don't move on anything, but they're telling you to cross the bridge. So as soon as you get a chance, move from comfort to discomfort. Get out of there. Move. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I gotta watch this. I gotta see. I don't even know how long I've been on TikTok, but I don't want to lose it. Okay, let's get one more person in here. Sarah Geisel, Sarah. I'm sorry, I hate mispronouncing. Sarah Geisel or Guys 10. You are going to be switching your path coming up. It looks almost like either career or education. And it feels almost as if you're going this way and you're like, happy, happy, happy. Wait, what is this? I kind of like this. What's going on? New passion arises. Boop. And so either career or education looks like it takes a complete shift in a different direction. And where you've been going is exactly where you're supposed to be going, because you wouldn't run into this passionate idea if you weren't on this current path. So you're exactly where you're meant to be. And you're going to shift gears and really, truly take off with career choice. And I'm wondering if there's, again, an educational aspect to it, changing of a degree or getting a new degree in a different direction, a learning curve of some kind. So if you're questioning it, you do it. You absolutely do it. Don't wait. Yes, that's awesome. She's describing my throat. Rebel, you've had a massive headache. Focus in your ears. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's here. That's where it's starting. It's in the ears. It's like painful. And then it goes right into my throat. So ester C, vitamin D3. Yes. Thomas, no, I did not read for you. I didn't get anything from you tonight, Thomas, except I smell black licorice around you. So somebody must be around you that liked licorice, but someone around you likes it and and wants me to acknowledge that, but I don't get anything on you specifically. All right, so I'm going to call it quits because I want to be able to transfer this to, I'm going to put it on facebook.com/God's Reader, and I will put it on YouTube as well. I'll put it on YouTube so you guys can watch it all there as well, from the beginning that you missed the first 10 minutes. And then I'll put the link onto godstool.com and onto the God's Reader page on Facebook. But I think I started TikTok before I started this. So if I don't get off of TikTok, I have to get off of TikTok, you guys. I'm sorry. I have like 3 minutes left, but I have to close you off so I can save this and upload it. Thank you for joining me on TikTok. I love you guys. Okay. I have to close TikTok. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay. Licorice. What does licorice smell like? Christina, go get a black jelly bean. Blech. Do you know when people eat something and they make it look really, 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 really good and you know you hate it, but you're like, oh man, that looks really good. Let me try it. And you're like, nah, nah, nah. You're get it out of my tongue. That tomatoes was the same thing. I learned to like them. Olives, I've learned to like olives, but I cannot do black licorice. I can't do it. All right. I'm going to do one more for you guys here because I got off of TikTok, but I'm going to put the beginning on because you guys missed the whole thing. All right. Head achiness. Can you tell me if our goodest boy is okay now? I swear I feel like he was telling me goodbye with his eyes. It and yes. Yes. And what's interesting is the first thing I get is this huge like lick up my face. So I'm supposed to pass that on to you. But then I also have a pain that feels like it's on the right side of my head. And so I'm wondering if there was more going on there that resulted in him having an illness of any kind, or maybe it's just old age. It could have been, it feels almost like dehydration. I know that sounds weird. It feels like something shriveling up. And I'm wondering if it had something to do with old age or being an older animal and maybe like doggy dementia or something. But I feel like I'm just old. I just feel like I'm not who I want to be. But the way that I'm presented is I'm able to do backflips now. And there's this ball that I keep throwing and then I backflip to grab it. Well, I can't explain it. It's the only way I can put it. But I'm supposed to tell you back is good. Back is good. Cognition is good. Happy, 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 happy. And losing a pet, one of the worst things ever. One of the worst things ever. Stephanie Greenham, you jumped from TikTok to here. Oh my gosh, you're fantastic. You're welcome, headachiness. You're welcome. Our pets, they're just our children. They're just our kids. And you lose them and your heart goes with them. Animals are really cool though. They're different than humans. See, humans have a different understanding. Humans go on to heaven and most of the time, and then they live their life up there and they do their thing. And I have, of course there's people that come and pass and blah blah blah, but my animals are always here. My dog, my cat, always here. And I had them cremated, so they're absolutely always here. But because I want to take them everywhere. I don't want to bury my animals someplace. I take them everywhere with me. But they're always here, and everyone sees them. Everybody plays with them. Everybody sees them. So animals are different than humans, still in the afterlife, and they do travel with you. They do. So I'm just supposed to tell you that he's good. He's good. He's definitely good. Yes. And I'm sorry about your loss. That's horrible. That's horrible. Again, I'm going to be in Virginia Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in the Strasbourg area or within that area, come on out and see me. I'd love to meet you. Doing a gallery on Sunday, free. It's $10, I believe, to get in. It's a full fundraising donation to them. But I'm doing a free gallery, and then I'm also doing private readings. So if you want to get a private reading, you can go to godstool.com and book that before they fill up. I'm going to be in Vernal, Utah in September. In October, I'll be in Joplin, Missouri. So I'll see you, Lala, while I am down there. Different events, go to godstool.com and check that out. And thank you for joining me. I will see. This week is just absolutely out. I've been trying to do more galleries, but Mondays, 11 Central. 11 Eastern. I am on spiritrealm.net, and I do my Paranormal PhD edition there that is strictly medical readings, mental and physical health and well-being. So thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I will catch you next Tuesday. Take care. God bless. If you need anything, you know where to find me. There's so many places. Just Google it. Seriously, it's really strange. You just Google it. You guys take care. And what else? I think that's it. June 4th. Lay low. Have fun. Eat ice cream. Do nothing. Enjoy. Smell the flowers. Sit under a tree. Watch people walk by. It's one of the best things to do. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, folks.
I sure am. Are you ready?
I sure am.
Super excited.